I am Rhea Akin Jackson, founder and CEO of SELAH RJC Consulting. We are a premier faith-based consulting company. We address the business community and also leaders in the community of faith. And also we deal with self-development topics. We do have products for all three of those groups. And we also have faith-based children's products. What is today's words for this week? It is listen attentively. Yes, that is our buzz business word for the week. To listen means to take heed, to pay attention. But to listen attentively means to strategically zero in on a specific area. And where do we need to zero in as professionals? Well, before you and I enter into the doors of organizations and companies, we are human beings that comprise of many different elements. We have to deal with sometimes our failures. We have to pay attention to our own thoughts. We have to pay attention to what's going on our heart concerning some of our past failures that maybe we've pushed under a rug. Maybe we're dealing with crisis financially. Whatever the case may be, as a professional, we have to deal with who we are personally. Where else do we need to look at personally? Well, guess what? 90% of our lives are always going to comprise of other human beings. So in our personal life, we have to take an assessment of the people that we surround ourselves with, those who we call acquaintances and friends. And you and I both know that acquaintances are very casual relationships. They don't have as much as inner space as close friends. Close friends affect us more than people who we consider acquaintances, but you still have to pay attention to your friends. Start asking yourself, when I leave the presence of my friends, do I feel lifted up? Is what I pour into their life professionally, spiritually, personally, do I receive that in return? Do my friends remind me of the goals that I laid down? Would my friends hold me accountable if they saw me getting ready to compromise? All of those things we have to take into consideration, because when you get done assessing, guess what you and I have to do? We have to have the courage to make some adjustments. And sometimes the adjustments that we have to make, we have to switch gears. Sometimes you have to switch partnership. Yes, you do. Now, once you and I deal with who we are personally, guess where else we can navigate to? Now we can run into our professions. Yes, in organizations and companies, there is a paradigm shift that all of us need to listen to attentively. What is that paradigm shift? It's a rhythm. It's a sound that we hear in the atmosphere. The sound shows itself in where a company started and where it's going. What has it achieved in the last 5 or 10, 15 years? Where are the team leads? Where are my team players, my coworkers, the consumers? Are they happy? Are they satisfied? Are you encountering people that really enjoy what they do, that they have a certain level of respect for the organization and company? Are you happy in your position? Are you happy with the involvement that the company has with other partners and what it does for community? All of those areas are important. What happens when you're not really happy in a company? What's the very first thing you and I do? We grump and we complain. But have you ever thought that if you could take the time to listen attentively, that you might find that you are in the right company, you are in the right organization, but maybe you're just not in the right area. For example, let's talk about fast turnovers. Fast turnovers have a positive and a negative. The negative is that many times when a company and an organization has fast turnovers, it's because either people are mismatched, the salary is not well, or even just the position itself needs to be revised by human resource. The positive of a fast turnover that we need to listen attentively to is this, is that could it be that where there is this fast-paced turnover is actually an opportunity for you to get more courage to approach the right people, to look into the position, because it just might be that could possibly be the door where your gift actually makes room for you. But guess what? None of that will transpire if you and I don't listen attentively. And to listen, guess what it requires? Focus, determination. And then after you get focus and determination, guess what happens? You move into action, because action is what brings about the transformation and the change. So once again, this week's business buzzwords are: listen attentively. I'm Rhea Jackson. I hope you will visit us online at SELAH until our paths cross again. You have a very blessed and productive day. And remember, keep the faith in Him and always believe in yourself. Bye bye.